everybody. Happy Monday evening. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm going to give everybody just a second to hop on. Before I get started, I'm going to make sure that you guys can hear me and see me okay. Tonight we're going to talk about stretching your Thieves Laundry Soap. So, I hope you can join me. Hey, I see somebody hopped on. If you can hear me and see me, I don't know if I can see the comments though, because I don't see who it is. So hopefully you can hear and see me okay. How are you doing? Give everybody just a second. It is Monday. Hey Cheryl, how are ya? Monday. Tonight's going to be a fun video. I am going to show you how to stretch your dollar. All right, thanks Cheryl. So tonight I am going to talk about stretching your laundry soap, your Thieves Laundry Soap. Oh, I bet you're busy packing, Cheryl. I know it is a hot mess to move. I know it is. Hey Sheila, happy Monday. You guys hop on in. Let me put my hair up. Hope everybody had a fantastic Monday. I did. Drove in from Lafayette, ran some errands today. Cleaned up just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. I hate cleaning, so I don't do much of it. I hate it. All right, so we are going to talk tonight about the Thieves Laundry Soap. Grab a pen, grab some paper, because I'm going to tell you a few items that you will need to dilute your Thieves soap. Hey Charlotte, go get some paper and a pen and come back. So there are different ways to use this cleaner depending on the type of washing machine that you have. I have one of those ginormous HE washers, so mine may be different than yours, but I'm going to show you how to use this in the conventional washing machine as well as the HE washing machine. So either way will work. Hey Jennifer, how you doing? So the first way that you can use it is 1 tablespoon of this straight up. Okay, depending on your washing machine. So you're gonna have to pull out the tray and pull out the directions and find out how much liquid you need to use in your washing machine. So the first way you can use it is just using straight up 1 tablespoon of it. So this actually is a 32-ounce bottle, and on the label it says that it's HE safe, and it also says that this little bottle does 64 loads. It is 6 times ultra concentrated. So when I saw 6 times ultra concentrated, I was like, what? That means that it's super duper concentrated. It's a 32-ounce bottle. It is $29.50 wholesale, but don't let that price scare you, because I'm going to show you how to get it to 25 cents a load. Yeah, you guys heard me, 25 cents a load. So at $29.50, it's going to be roughly about 50 cents per load, because you only use about a tablespoon of this product. That's how concentrated it is. But after we dilute it here tonight, it's going to be roughly 25 cents a load. And in the winter time, I'll show you how I dilute it in the winter time, because in the winter time I even dilute it even more, and it makes it to about 15 cents a load. So get ready, get your paper, get some pencil, and get ready, because I'm going to show you how to do it. The other thing that I like on this bottle very much is the warning label. So on the back it gives you the ingredients and the warning label, and it simply says, of course, to keep out of reach of children. In case of eye contact, flush thoroughly with water. That's it. Eye contact, just flush it with water. If swallowed, drink plenty of water and consult a physician. You guys, You do not have to call Poison Control Center if your kids or grands or somebody else's kids come over and they lick it or they drink it, because what's in it is basically things like cinnamon and clove and lemon and stuff like that. So you don't even have to call Poison Control. So this is what I say. You know, your skin is your largest organ. So if I can't eat it, then why would I wear it, right? Why would I put it on my skin? Why would I, you know? So this is thebomb.com. Yeah, Charlotte, 25 cents. I'm going to show you how to do it. So are you guys ready? Let's get started. Now, for demonstration video purposes, I have quite a bit of stuff here. But of course, when you make it at home, you're not going to need as much as what I have out here, because I'm going to show you different ways that you could do it. So what you're going to need is a full bottle, full concentrated bottle of your Thieves Laundry Soap, okay? You are going to need some type of bottle because we're going to half this. So if you have a 16-ounce mason jar, it works perfectly because this is a 32-ounce bottle. So you can use a 16-ounce mason jar to store the rest of it in, or if you're like me, I usually buy things in twos, like 2 toothpastes, 2 laundry detergent, 2 Thieves soaps, because when I'm on my last one, my first bottle, I only have one left and I know that it's time to order. So I have an empty Thieves bottle, which I'm going to use instead of this jar. However, if you don't have it, just use a 16-ounce mason jar, or whatever jar you have with a lid will work. But it needs to be 16 ounces or bigger, so keep that in mind. Okay, all right, Charlotte, so this is for you. Okay, you're going to need at least 3 capfuls of the Thieves Cleaner, which I've already pre-measured in this little shot glass. Okay, I've already pre-measured it. You're going to need, I like to use this measuring cup because I got this when I got married actually 24 years ago, and I know you can't see what's on it, but this is a 16-ounce measuring cup, and I'm actually going to pour my concentrated one into this because then I'm going to use this empty. You, however, will pour it into a mason jar if that's what you have. So I have a 16-ounce measuring cup. I have a container of water that is slightly less than 16 ounces with a stainless steel straw. This is actually distilled water. All I did was boil it to make it distilled. You don't have to distill it. I choose to distill my laundry detergent, but you don't have to. And a stainless steel straw because we're going to mix this Thieves Cleaner into this. So find something to stir it with. It doesn't have to be a stainless steel. It could be whatever, a spoon, a fork, whatever, a skewer, anything. I have a little container of my homemade Thieves wipes in here just in case if I make a mess. I also have my spot remover that's empty, so I'm going to show you how to make that. I pull that out. I'm going to use a tiny funnel. You don't need to if you don't have one. I also just made my stain stick remover, and I'm going to show you how to make it. It's going to be just like this, but this is in a roller ball with a tiger's eye roller on it and a purple lid. It's specific to me because I know whenever I spot this that this is my stain stick for my clothes. You're going to need some type of marker to mark on your cap, and you're going to need a few choices of oils. Tonight I just pulled out Lemon Thieves and Purification. You can choose your own. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing you want to do is you want to cut this in half. So this is a 32-ounce bottle, and I'm going to pour 16 ounces out of it, just simply into my measuring cup. If you don't have another laundry container, just simply pour it into a mason jar. Okay, so I just cut that in half. Okay, I'll put that to the side for now. You're going to take your empty container or whatever you're going to use to put your laundry detergent in. Now, this is what I do. This is just my preference. However, you guys work it the way you need to work it in your own house. So, for my bottle that I use, I have the words diluted written on the top of mine, okay? That way when my kids grab it, they know not to grab the concentrated one. They know to grab the diluted one. I also have marked on the side of it specifically what I did to this bottle. So for example, tonight I wrote half a bottle of the concentrated detergent. I'm going to fill the rest with water. I'm going to add 3 caps of Thieves and oils. And I didn't say what oils because I change them up. And the reason I change them up is because sometimes when I scan my family members, and the majority of us, or 2 out of the 4 or whatever, scan for something specific, like say a type of citrus oil, I'll add that to my Thieves soap, okay? Or if it's summertime like now, I specifically use these 3, lemon, Thieves, and purification, because purification contains citronella, and we spend a lot of time outside with the summertime, barbecuing, swimming, whatnot, cutting the grass, and the outdoor annoyances that buzz around you and want to bite on you, they don't like it. So I add purification in there. Lemon is a stain booster. It smells absolutely delicious. And then I love the smell of Thieves, so I always try to add an extra boost of Thieves into my laundry soap. Also, if your family is going through any type of below the wellness line issue, give your body and your family's body a jump start on immunity with Thieves. So in the winter time, I may choose something different and more subtle, like Joy, or anything like that. But for this bottle, to get me started with the summer, these are going to be the 3 oils that I'm going to put in it. You guys can choose what you want. Okay, so we have halved it. I also want to show you too just how thick this concentrate is. Are y'all ready? It is super duper thick. Can y'all see that? It is highly concentrated. And if you were to pour this straight into your little container in your washing machine that uses this, it's not going to go down in it because it's so doggone thick. It's just going to kind of like hang out in there. So it is super duper important that you dilute this because it's super heavy, super thick, and you don't want this becoming like a sludge in your washing machine. In fact, I talked to somebody who works on it, and he said that the major problems that he sees with washing machine is that people overload it with too much laundry detergent, so which is no bueno. Okay, so here is the half right here, the 16 ounces. I have filled this up with distilled water, little less than 16 ounces, because I'm gonna boost my laundry detergent with 3 capfuls of Thieves Cleaner. So you're gonna need at least 3 capfuls of Thieves Cleaner. I'm gonna add it into the water and then just give this a little stir to get it nice and incorporated. Okay, I'm gonna add, this is a brand new bottle. Y'all, I don't buy the little bottles. When they offer the big 15 ml bottles, y'all know that I always go for the 15. I'm not going to tell you how many drops I put in because everybody's senses are different and everybody's going to be using different oils. So just put in what you feel you need or whatever. You can put anywhere between 2 to 50 drops. I mean, it really doesn't matter. So I'm going to give that another good swirl. Okay, and then you're going to pour from your measuring cup or whatever you guys are using, your mason jar or whatever. You're going to pour, for demonstration purposes I'm using this, but in real life I would have just eyeballed it and poured it half from that bottle into this bottle. That's all I would have done. But for the video, I'm just going to show you. It is super duper thick. Super duper thick. And don't worry, I'm going to get every last drop out of here. I'll save this for later. Okay. And then you just simply add your diluted dilution in here, which is the water, the 3 caps of the Thieves Cleaner, and whatever choice of oils that you have. Get something to stir it. Help it go down, or you can pour the water in first and then the detergent, which doesn't matter. And you want to make sure that this is fully incorporated, okay? So let it sit upside down. I like to use warm water because it mixes well. It mixes easier. It also has helps it blend and mix well. I think I already said that. Y'all, this smells so doggone good. So remember, the label says that if swallowed or anything like that, you don't have to panic. I know a lot of you on here have little ones. A lot of you have grands here. And then in a minute, I'm going to show you in my sink, if I could get this water in here, exactly how much it does bubble. So don't feel like it's not going to get your clothes clean, because it will. It absolutely will. So when you guys make it, you may want to pour the water first, okay? Because see, mine's already bubbling up. Shake it. Also on my lid, I want to show you, because I went ahead and I marked the lid again, because I want to show you on the instructions it says that the conventional washing machines, it says to use, this is the lid right here, it says to use half. So the first black line here is for a conventional washing machine, so I just wanted to show you that. So mine is actually, hold on, let me wipe it out so you guys can see. Mine is actually an HE washing machine, so for those you have to use even less. So conventional up here, HE down here. So it's like a quarter of the lid. So as you can see, you're still using less in your washing machine. Let me get my wipes. All right, let me clean this up a bit. Now I'm going to show, and then since I have two bottles, I'm going to do the exact same thing to the second bottle. Or I can keep this as a concentrated bottle and just save it for later. I may want to switch out my oils. So it just depends on what I feel like doing. But this is the one that we'll use because it says diluted on it. So my family knows when it says diluted that it's ready to go to the washing machine. Okay, let me show you how to make, this is just, it just says spot remover. And so now that we have baby Liam, we have a lot of baby food issues like avocados, Cheetos, stuff like that, and it gets everywhere on his shirt and on our shirt. So this is simply a spray, and let me get my funnel. I'm just going to use a funnel. You don't have to if you don't want to. And about a capful of the Thieves Cleaner, and you're just going to pour it in there. And then I will use a couple of drops of lemon. You can also add hydrogen peroxide to this as well, but for the sake of the video I won't. And you can actually fill it up depending on the size of your bottle. We'll pretend I did. And this is an automatic stain remover. Okay, Thieves Cleaner, and I added lemon. You don't have lemon, you don't have to add it. Okay, now if you need something that's going to help you a little bit more, then you can do a roller ball, and this is actually 1 capful of the Thieves Cleaner undiluted. It is straight up Thieves Cleaner with about 10 drops of lemon, and this is called a roller ball. And so my roller is yellow because this is actually a colored one. It's a tiger's eye, and then this one has a special purple lid because that way I know that this roller ball is specifically for this roller. Like, say for example, if I were to leave it somewhere and I couldn't remember what was in it, then I just have a little label that I hand wrote that could go on here, okay, like so. Stain remover, I just wrote stain stick actually on there, but if you don't have a label, that's fine. You'll see because it's a different color than your regular oils that you have. So straight up, this is 1 cap of Thieves Cleaner concentrated. Yeah, it's LSU, yeah. And then I added lemon because lemon is a stain remover. Okay, so we went through the laundry detergent, we went through the spot remover. This is a spray, so you know, whatever one you have, or if you want both, depending on the stubborn stains. This is just a spray. You would just spray it, let it soak a little bit. Okay, now I want to talk to y'all about the wool dryer balls, because we all know the fabric softeners and the dryer sheets, they're totally so bad for you. So, you know, if you're suffering from any type of skin condition, itchy eyes all the times, anything like that, you may want to check what's in your laundry detergent and what's in your fabric softener. So if you can buy these, or you can make them. Hobby Lobby, Michaels, they sell the wool, and you basically just twine it until it becomes a ball of whatever size you want. These I think I got free with Young Living. They gave them free out sometime last year. And so then you would pop these in the dryer, and you can add whatever oils you want onto the dryer balls. So a lot of times I know people will put things like Joy, especially if they have grouchy people in their house. They can add Joy to it. You can add Joy to your laundry detergent. Abundance for finance, as anger issues or you know, rage. You can add things like Release and Valor and things like that. I'm trying to think, what's the other one? Hope, Forgiveness. Any of those emotional oils are great to add to your dryer balls. So you would just simply put these in with your wet clothes and add a couple of drops to however many wool balls you would like to use, and then there you go. Another tip for clothes with static is roll up a piece of aluminum foil and put it in the dryer with your clothes, and that will cut down on the static. So now that this has gone down just a little bit, let me try to add a little bit more water. So when you guys make it, you may want to add the water first, because mine is bubbling up just a little bit tonight. Usually it doesn't. Okay, so now I'm gonna pour, let me shake it just a little bit more to get it a little more incorporated. It's almost full. And I'm going to show you how it bubbles up in the sink. Now, just keep in mind that this is the sink, not the washing machine. But I'm just going to put just a drop. I'm not even going to put just a tiny drop. And I'm going to show you real quick. Let's see if I can flip this around. Okay, so let me get this Kleenex out of here. All right, so this is the sink. And I'm just going to kind of rinse my lid out. All right, so as you can see, it bubbles very nicely. I know this isn't a washing machine, but I just wanted to show you that it does bubble pretty good in the sink itself. It smells really good. I did add a little bit of Thieves Lemon and Purification to it. So it does have a nice bubble to it. And let me flip this over to see if you guys have any comments or questions before I... Okay, Michelle, you like your Thieves soap? Excellent. I'm so glad. Yes, I have an LSU rollerball. Let's see. Yeah, soft water even takes less to, yeah. So let me tell you, that reminded me. Okay, in the summertime, you know, we sweat more, we play outside more, we get more stinkier. Our clothes are more saturated. I have a pool, so every now and then there's a towel that's left outside. So that's why I do half and half of the concentrate. But in the wintertime, I don't. In the wintertime, I'll do a third to even a quarter of the concentrated, because our bodies are different in the winter. So we don't, you know, bring home so much sweat and stuff like that. So you can even stretch it even farther than this half. So remember, the $29.50 is actually about 50 cents per load. So now that we've halved it, you're down to a quarter per load of laundry detergent. Bam. Okay, so the next time somebody tells you just how expensive that is, you can turn around and say, well, you need to dilute. All of the Young Living products so far that I have had experience with, I have diluted. The only product I would suggest not diluting is the Shutron body body wash because that is super thin in my opinion. So that is the one product that I don't dilute, but everything else I totally dilute. So Michelle uses lavender and joy. Oh, that's a great combination. Let me see, let me make sure I don't have any more comments. Yeah, Charlotte, so now you know how to dilute it. So you can dilute it in half, or you can even dilute it even more if you wanted to do that. Be sure you add the Thieves Cleaner. It is a boost for it. So don't forget to add that. Oh, I'm so glad you guys hopped on for the Monday Mini. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment below and I'll be happy to answer them for you. And I am teaching a 102 class, which is a Beyond the Kit class on Thursday at Hobby Lobby from 6 to 8. So be sure you RSVP to go because the seats are limited and the class is filling up actually. So that will be this Thursday, and I have a whole ton of classes for July, and I'll get that schedule out to you. Charlotte uses lavender and Thieves on the dryer balls. Yes. Oh, you're welcome, Sheila. Yeah. So I sent out postcards over the weekend to every single person on my downline that is an active member with Essential Rewards, because I want to just thank you guys for being part of my downline. And we are a big family, and we are growing. You guys, we are growing. It is awesome. Is Thieves the only scent that comes in concentration? What do you mean is Thieves? Like, Thieves is the brand. It's brand Thieves. So the scent in this is actually, there's hardly actually any scent, to be honest with you, in the concentrate. It's very mild. In fact, it just smells a little citrusy. It actually smells fresh. That's the word. So if you want it scented, because I know a lot of us are used to those heavy fragrances like out of Tide and out of Gain and out of all of those other ones, that it's very hard for us to switch and ditch. I was one of those people. I was actually one of those people, I'm telling you. But I took a summer and I detoxed from everything, almost all at once. I decided to do it that way, but other people don't do it. They just take it one step at a time. So it's really not too scented, but it does have a fresh, clean scent. So if you want it heavily scented, then you're going to have to heavily add your oils to it. Otherwise, it just has a fresh, clean scent to it. So, and it's kind of like a citrusy scent. It's actually not even a Thieves scent to me. No, it's not even a Thieves scent to me. If any of you guys on here have this and you use it, comment and let us know what scent you smell in your concentrated bottle. Also, if you have this and you dilute it, let us know what oils you put in it to give others suggestions. Switch and ditch, everyone. Yep, that is such good advice. Switch and ditch. Your body will thank you. If you have skin issues, and I won't name them to stay in compliance, but if you have skin issues that just won't go away, guys, it's more than likely, maybe, possibly your detergent, stuff like that. Yeah, you guys are welcome. I'm so glad. Everybody that's actively on ER will get the postcard with the summer diffuser blends. So, okay, Jean smells a hint of lemon, so it's a fresh, clean. Yeah, citrus fresh. Yeah, so it's not a heavy cinnamon, clove, rosemary, or eucalyptus, whatever. It's not a scent like that at all. So you can add what you want to it. So if you're more of a flowery person, add your joy. I have added joy to mine. If you're more of an earthy, woodsy person, you can add Northern Lights spruce. You can add pine. If you want to raise your frequencies on your body, then add an oil that is high in frequency, and so that'll help you boost your mood as well. So there's a lot of options out there. If you don't want to add oils to it, don't. It will actually cut the cost. So, and if you don't want to add 3 capfuls of the Thieves Cleaner, then don't. Just add 1 or 2 and go from there. So everybody's preference differently. I know that our detergents in the store are heavily fragranced, and I can tell you that when I walk into stores now, I just can't, my eyes tear up. I have to take my contacts out because I've detoxed from all that. Sometimes when I go into people's homes and I can smell like their washer and dryers going with all this stuff, y'all, I can barely tolerate it. So yes, it does take the, okay, Sheila says it takes the sour smell out of her husband's sweaty clothes. He works in hot attics and air conditioners all day. He also bathes in the soap. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. The Thieves soap is fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, Jean avoids that aisle. I do too. I just can't handle stuff anymore since I've detoxed. So perfumes is another thing. I get highly irritated very quickly with the perfumes too. So, but anyway, well, thank you guys for joining in with me. Don't forget, when you dilute it, you may want to add the water first before the detergent. So hop back on here and let me know how you diluted it, what ratio you used. Remember, in the summertime, my dilution is heavier. In the wintertime, my dilution is less. So yes. Oh yeah, everybody can make their own creation to their liking. Yeah. So if you have like picky kids, or maybe you have a child that has you know, Asperger's or autism, and they don't like the tags and they don't like fragrances, this is perfect because there's just nothing there for them to get irritated with any of the fragrances or the parabens or anything like that. So, okay. Hey, Marilyn, thanks for hopping on. Thank you for hopping on the Monday Mini. So I hope to have another one for you guys next Monday night, the Monday Mini for the DIYs. Saturday at the Savvy Makeup class, I got to talk with a few of you guys, and it was really nice. We had a good time. I am planning on doing another one, hopefully the first weekend in August. I've got to call and get the room booked. And I was going to tell you something else too. Anyway, it slipped my mind. So, oh, the compensation plan. Some of you had asked about the compensation plan. I found some videos from Monique McLean that I'm going to post here in Happy so that you guys can watch them on your own, because she does a very good job of teaching it and breaking it apart into 6 videos. Actually, it's 6 videos. So that's coming your way since it was requested Saturday. So, oh yeah, Cheryl, I know you're moving. It's hard packing up and moving. So, okay, yeah, let me know, Charlotte, how your Thieves soap is going to come out. So anyway, okay, well guys, thank y'all so much for hopping on. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any more comments. Oh, Gina, you ordered a lantern. Yes. Well, my convention bundle was supposed to be in last Thursday, and there was a delay in shipping. And now it is supposed to be in Wednesday by 4:30. So I'm super duper excited about it. I'll do a live unboxing, but I'll also have it available at my Thursday night class as well, just set up for you guys to look at if you decide to come. And then I'll try to bring it to the next few classes that I have as well so that y'all can see. Don't forget, July the 1st is when it can be added to your ER, but don't wait. You need to do it on the 1st because you guys know the products tend to go out of stock quickly. So, yeah, the lantern is so beautiful. You're going to love it. All right. Okay, guys, I have kept y'all on here long enough, so y'all have a great Monday night.